Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? B here with the UntitledGameShow.com, back once again with more Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles. Once again, I'm facing Otter because he's one of the few subscribers who's always online and who's always up for a challenge. What I have today, it might be a cheap-ass team. Well, here it goes, guys. You saw I have two Charizard there. The two Charizard are very different from one another, and they're the key to the strategy, and I'm starting on with them both right away. So let's see how two Charizards fare against his massive, strong team over there. So let's go ahead. So you only can use two of the same Pokemons when you're fighting against a friend. From what I noticed online, I haven't noticed too many times. I've seen two other people using the same exact Pokemon. But if what I'm trying to do works out, this is going to be kind of a cool thing just to look at and see. If it doesn't work, which is possible because he has a lot faster Pokemons than me, he's using a Charizard and a Greninja. So right there, he probably was gonna go into drought anyway. So we both have a shiny Charizard. My other Charizard is not shiny, which is quite funny. So first thing I need to do is go into a Mega. Then I'm gonna go into right now I am going to go into Solar Beam on Greninja. On my other Charizard, what I'm actually gonna do is use Focus Blast. Now, why do I have two Charizard and why does the second Charizard not shiny? Well, because that's a Dream World Charizard. It has its hidden ability. Its hidden ability gives it so that if it's in sunlight, its basic special attack is basically almost doubled. It's increased by 50% basically, not doubled basically, but it's increased by 50%. And what's so good about that is the fact of the matter is it's going to be doing 50% more damage. The only downside of that is the fact that, you know, he does actually lose some HP. So he's going to actually end up losing some HP while he is in this form and in sunlight. He avoided it. See, solar powered. I lose some HP while I'm in doing this stuff. So unfortunately, that kind of sucks. But let's just go with the simple stuff. We'll just use Heat Wave because both of them are going to do a massive amount of damage using Heat Wave. So Greninja's out of there. Heat Wave again. Now remember, his damage is actually going to be more than the Megas, as you guys can see. Clearly, look how much more Solar Power increases his damage more than a Mega Charizard. Both these Charizards have good IVs, good stats, and Mega Charizard is weaker than a Charizard with Solar Power. So a Solar Power Charizard is way stronger than even a Mega Charizard in sunlight, at the disadvantage that you do lose HP. And on top of that, I do have a Life Orb on this, so I'm losing even more HP every single turn. So it's kind of like a suicide strategy, but if it works, it's going to be doing some pretty damn good damage. Now, both his Pokemon most likely will be faster than me, so this is going to be kind of dangerous right here, but we're going to try to keep it up with the Heat Wave and see how long this little strategy could work. This is the first time I'm trying this stuff out anyways, but it's kind of fun just to see what might happen. If I was his Mewtwo, what I would actually do is I would go ahead and attack my Charizard, who does have Solar Power, because it is the most dangerous Pokemon on the field at the moment. So, Energy Ball. Yep, that was the right thing to do. Get rid of that Charizard, get it out of the way, because that Charizard would have been just a dangerous Pokemon to leave on the field. Another Pokemon you can use the strategy with, if you don't want to use two Charizards, is if you use Groudon, because Groudon does have Drought. But my other Charizard, he left alive, which is going to be doing just fine there too as well. Next up, we're going to switch into Venusaur. Now on this team, as you guys see, I'm not using absolutely any legendaries whatsoever, so yeah, this is a strategy that does not even need any single legendaries to work whatsoever. We're going to go ahead and use Sleep Powder on Mewtwo, which you might think is a weird move to use, but the reason for that is plain and simple. Mr. Mewtwo over there is weak, so he's not going to be able to do so much, and for that fact, I can just let him sit there, and while me and Charizard just focus on one other Pokemon. So we're just going to let Mewtwo sit there, not be able to do anything unless he switches it out, giving me the advantage just to basically set up with my other Pokemon, take out one Pokemon on the other side, because now he's either forced to sit there and hope he wakes up, or just sit there and die. This Venusaur does not actually have Solar Beam on it, because I didn't really feel like I needed Solar Beam on that Venusaur. It's basically more of a status Venusaur, as you can see with Sleep, Synchronous, Giga Drain, and Poison Sludge. poison. I think it's poison bomb, whatever it's called. So Meloda comes into effect. We're gonna go ahead and use Heat Wave right here just to make it simple because, well, I was gonna make it a little bit more fun, but the match is basically already over. We'll just go ahead and use Sludge Bomb on YouTube, and that's game, man. Thanks for the match order. I'm not using any legendaries again. All I'm using is just a pretty good strategy, and my strategy is just beat out my opponent's strategy. Even with that, I am going to be using Heat Wave, and Heat Wave should be able to take out both his Pokemons immediately. Oh, Meloda actually survived that. I'm quite surprised. And Meloda should actually transform, if I'm correct. No, she doesn't transform. Oh yeah, she does transform. Unfortunately, Charizard goes to sleep, which does suck. Sunlight fades. I'm just going to bring out for Feraligatr. Just use Aqua Jet. Aqua Jet does have priority, so it doesn't even matter what attacks Meloda over there does. I'm going to go ahead and switch out of Charizard because I'm not one of the people just right now just staying with a Pokemon who's asleep. And then we're going to bring out Blastoise. Blastoise has a Chesto Berry, so if it is put to sleep, it'll just wake back up. So you gotta think ahead of like that, guys. So my Blastoise has a berry that, if case Meloda was able to put it to sleep, it will just wake right back up anyway, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, all of them are shiny, and I am giving away all these Pokemon, guys. Using my current Pokemon on Win It Wednesday. So we're all confused. And next up, we're just gonna have some fun and fake it out and call that a wrap. So let's see which one goes first, Fake Out or Aqua Jet. I think it's gonna be Fake Out. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll be back with more real soon.
Everybody, be here with the UntiledGameShow.com, here to ask you for your support in a quick ad. Won't take up much of your time. Are you a human being? Do you shop on Amazon? If the answer to these questions are yes, then you could help make the Untitled Game Show grow. Any purchases made through the Amazon link on the UntitledGameShow.com will help us, like this pre-order of the PlayStation 4. You can click the link, it brings you right to the Amazon website, and you check out just like normal. As you see, just come here, you can bookmark the page, click on our link, bring you right to the Amazon website, search for any product you buy, and that's simple as that, guys. Thanks for watching. Be with the UntitledGameShow.com. Hope you guys are willing to support the Untitled Game Show and help us grow. That's all I'm asking from you. Buy things you already were going to buy. Thanks for watching.